What do you with Jesus?
So I was sort of trained as a scientist, so for a while I was a bit sceptical about Jesus, although I was raised as a Christian. But I think what sort of changed my mind was when I was in my sort of early 20s, I just sort of realised that God wasn't a scientific hypothesis, and I started just like praying that if God was real, then he would sort of show himself to me. And I guess through prayer and through other people, through like answers to prayer, I just came to get like a personal, it sounds really cheesy, but like a personal relationship with Jesus and God, and I started to get like answers to prayer and stuff like that. So that's really the main reason. And then the other thing is that I just think that like when you think about, if you try to like make up a God, like most gods that people think about like must be made up, right? Because there can only be one, so most of them must be made up. That's kind of how I think about it. And I always think that like the Christian God, the story is just too, it doesn't make sense if it's made up. Like it's like the idea that God had a son and he came to die for us, and that's how God would choose to manifest himself. Like it just doesn't seem like something you'd make up. It's like too weird and unbelievable. And yet, it is also really beautiful. So I think just the nature of the story of Jesus as well, coming to die for us, I just think that's really meaningful, and I don't think anyone would make that up.